Frostoberfest post-race with the Mastodon Shawn Chenoweth now. I feel like today...
Every time we do an interview, that car is running. That car.
Right, either that or either the 13 or the 12. It's always one of them trying to steal your thunder. I feel like today was the tale of two teams, two cars. One was really good, one was a disaster. Can we call it a disaster?
Oh, yeah.
It was a disaster. Super stock, Thunder car, really, really good. I mean, everybody knew that you were the favorite going in, but I think everybody breathed a collective sigh of relief when this event got rained out, because your car left. It went home with the Nagys, and Hudson's racing it next year, and everyone thought, okay, well, Sean's out of the picture, this is done, we're gonna have a new Frostfest champion, and then all of a sudden, no, that's not the case. You're back in the 89. How did that come about? Tell me the story.
Oh, the Nagys were nice enough to ask me up at Peterborough if we'd run it. I mean, who would turn down running that thing? So we just came down and ran it today, and everything worked out. The thing's a bullet. It's a bullet all year, and it's a good deal.
I know you're not an overly sentimental guy. Was it a little bit emotional, though, saying goodbye to that car, knowing it was the last time you're probably ever going to drive it?
First thing I said to Mike Schmidt and my dad when I got out, I said, that car is a fucking rocket. And yeah, we had well, tonight that would have been like 42 feature wins in 2 years.
That's crazy. That's just ludicrous, those numbers. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the second feature and how it shook out, because it got a little bit crazy. But first off, shout out to Dennis Sobalski for winning, which I thought was awesome. Man, goddamn, he works hard, and he really had a good run. But it looked as though you were in position to win, and then you weren't. So jog my memory and let everybody that wasn't here know what happened on the last 5 laps or so.
Well, that all started about 10 to go. I got to the outside of the 07 from Sunset there. Everybody knows who he is. And I ran probably 8 laps up there, and he ran me high and ran me out of room. And I just kept my patience, never touched with him. Just, okay, you're gonna run me up, I'll go up. Finally got by him. We were driving away from him like any other time you drive with that guy. Then we had a restart near the end. He started 4th, and he ran me right up into the fence again. And at that point, I had to make the decision. I don't own this car anymore. If I owned the car, I guarantee the outcome would have been different. And we were in a position to win regardless of where we finished. All we had to do was stay in front of a few guys, and we were well in front of them. So the smart Sean came out in that one, which didn't really show up in the late model tonight.
So you sort of play the conservative route, knowing you already had, assuming you already had the igloo locked up. You sort of had that in the back of your mind. So you come home, you wrap that one up. I think Mike Schmidt gets his igloo now.
Oh yeah.
So Mike Schmidt gets his igloo, and that's the biggest igloo they've ever made. Was the Thunder car one today? It's like 32 pounds or something. It's crazy. So he gets his igloo.
Cheeseburger that size.
Right? Yeah. Let's go drill some Whoppers that are 32 pounds. That'd be all right now.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Andy Camera. Whoppers. Whoopers. Hudson Nagy gets a great car, and I'm sure a thick book of setup notes to make it work.
No, he didn't get anything setup wise.
Okay, he's got to come back for that. Oh, perfect. Now he's really screwed.
No, he's good. He's fast.
Let's talk about the Pro Late Model though, because I want to tell the story. I think people have seen the photos on the internet, but don't really know what happened. Not a world-beating run in time trials, but still a pretty good qualifying effort.
Yeah.
Put you in the top 5. And I mean, you said you weren't really looking to set the world on fire in time trials. You said you could care less.
No, that the time trial thing with this car, the thing doesn't come in until 10, 15 laps into a run ever. And it's always been that way, so that wasn't overly concerned. The first feature, we didn't quite get the stagger we wanted. We still run 3rd, so I was pretty happy with that. We had the right stagger for the second one with the second set of tires. And the driver, myself, I screwed up. I wrecked my car and did some damage to some other guys' stuff. That's unfortunate. I don't want to run that way. I got impatient, which I guess if I'm going to mess up once a year, tonight was the night. I messed her up pretty good.
Well, you had one mechanical failure and one mistake in 2015. I mean, I think that's
you can call it a mistake. It's driver stupidity. I preach all year long about guys not doing what I did tonight, and I just ran out of patience. I got behind a guy, and I thought, well, if I get stuck here, I'm going to go straight to the back. I got to go. And I put myself in a position that was a lose-lose for everybody around. Like, just dumb move on my part.
We did an interview at the APC banquet that I haven't even had time to edit and upload yet.
I was hammered.
Right. Well, I mean, that was the one where you're like, oh, I think we're going to sell our Oscar. I think we're going to go Pro Late Model Racing full time next year. I think. And it was like non-committal answers left and right. And then 7 days goes by, 8 days go by, and all of a sudden things have changed a little bit. You can give me a committed answer.
Oh yeah.
So what's going on with the Super Late Model scene? Pro Late Model next year, what's the plan for 2016?
Super Late Model scene's over for me again. Sold the car to Roy Passer, so plan right now, and I changed it as much as I changed my underwear. It's not very often.
3 times a year.
We plan on running this car that we ran today here full time, and hopefully run Delaware full time if they have regular nights. And then we're going to build a new car for that APC series, because realistically, that's where you got to be right now if you're doing anything in Ontario.
And that's where you want to be.
That's where we're gonna be.
And you got a boss that sort of kind of likes being where the competition is, and that's where the competition is.
If you want to run with a big stage, that's where you got to go. It's just the way it is, and we've won lots in the Pro Lates, so that's where we got to go. If you want to run in, like you say, against the Matt Box, the Andrew Gressel.
What a year Box had, though, eh? Jesus.
Those guys are all
phenomenal.
Good to see Steve Lakin win today. That guy, like you said in your little thing there, you really bring out the worst. Like 4 years of bad luck. Come on.
He had 4 years of bad luck.
He had 1 or 2 good runs.
No, he's had like 4 years of bad luck. So to see him smile tonight was awesome. That dude deserved it.
Hopefully
There's no
we
one
never
else.
have that conversation.
You don't want to have Andrew Gressel luck for 4 years.
I don't have Andrew Gressel luck for 5 minutes. That guy had a rough go this year, like you said in your thing. I would have packed her in. I would have been enough for me to just say I've had enough.
He looked me dead in the face and said, "I'm too crazy to quit," and I believed him. Like in his eyes, he was too crazy to quit. I'm like, okay, cool. So they patched it back together again, kept coming out.
That's phenomenal what those guys did all year. It's great.
I mean, win the APC event at Sunset, podium at the Classic, and then win the final round of the Grazville Triple Crown. Pretty good. This isn't possible without the sponsors. You got some of them behind you. What do you think? Can you rattle this thing off? Can you thank the right people?
I got obviously London Rec on board, Bennett GM, Midas Morgil's huge this year, KR Communications, Hitman Hot Rods, Team Vincent, Gray Bar, Ideals Brakes, Interkit Plumbing and Heating. I'm horrible at this, Spencer. Castrol Edge.
We only do
Transerve. I mean, everybody, McCall's.
7
everyone
times
that helps
a month.
In this program, I couldn't do it without them.
Congrats, buddy.
Thanks, man.
A good run in the Thunder car, and you'll get him next year in the Pro Late Model.
We're gonna try.
The Mastodon Shawn Chenoweth, pretty good 2015 season, reason enough to smile. Thanks very much for the time.
Thanks a lot.